Liverpool versus everybody. There's some really annoying sound going on. I'm not sure how it's going to pick up on the video, but yeah, just a review. Want to come here for a review video just on the game, Man United at the weekend. And again, just to reiterate, I really am proud of the performance overall. A lot of guys really showed me things in that game. With the draw, I understand that we didn't win, but you talk about Ox, you talk about Gomez. I feel like he's slowly but surely maybe solidifying that spot there, especially coming up against those teams. And again at Tottenham, or against Tottenham, I think he will definitely be back in there. But yeah, I was just proud, and you know, as much as we talked about Moreno and him, parking the bus, if we're going to call it that. He's been doing that for years, and a lot of managers do that, and a lot of managers will try to do that against us. I think we have in our favor this year as opposed to years in the past, specifically last season. We had a really, really trying time, really, really hard time breaking down those sides. For whatever reason, we've been able to kind of figure that out. I'm going to step away from this noise. I feel like I'm too worried it'll pick up on the video, but for whatever reason, that's something that we want to complain about and say they play boring football and all that. But they got the result they wanted, and that's the name of the game. You set out your team and you do what you want to do based on matchups, based on tactics that you think the other manager or team will go with, and you do your best to get that victory or that result that you wanted. And I feel like a draw for him and for that team, and probably for that fan base for the most part, is probably good. So they'd be pleased with that. They'd be really pleased. I know I would if I was a fan of that team. At the same time, one thing that I really, really loved about Klopp is that you can see that he has a plan B. And we went a different way than we normally did. We weren't all out attack. And you can tell that because the midfield was definitely there and ready to compete in that part of the field. And that helped us a lot. I think a lot of guys stayed home more so than they may have in another game or in past games in general. So it was good to see that Klopp could switch things up, being as though we played a team that, that we know he would have known that could really, really hurt us on the break, on the counter. So I thought that was really good to see, and hope to see more of that as the season goes on. We've just got to really continue to keep doing what we're doing, and it's unfortunate and it's a little frustrating to feel like that seems to be the thing every week. We get all these chances, we don't capitalize on them, and we end up with a draw. That's kind of been the name of the game so far this season. I think more so than people will let on, that's been the bigger story to me than the bad defense, so to speak, which I think a lot of times necessarily hasn't been bad. We've had some unfortunate moments and letting some goals we probably haven't, or probably didn't need to let in, and probably shouldn't have let in, but we did it, and so that's where we are. But yeah, overall, again, just really happy with the squad, and very, very optimistic that'll change. You know what I mean? On another day, again, we've said that before too. A lot of those goals may have gone in. The Emery chance, for me, the biggest chance of it all, even though it didn't even hit contact of the goal, was the rebound off of Matip's shot that was blocked by De Gea. Salah had a shot right there. De Gea was already on the left side of his goal. That right side of the goal was wide open. His right, Salah's left, wide open, and we just shanked that one to the left. So I just got to keep working. Champions League, we know what it is coming up. Maribor, I don't know much about them. I think they're in Slovenia. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong on that, but arguably probably the weakest team of the group. You got to believe you want to try to get our strongest 11 out there. At the same time, keeping Spurs in mind. Guys like Emery, you want to keep him definitely fit and ready to go. It's going to be a physical battle. I think they have the best midfield in the league with Dembele and Wanyama. So that's going to be tough. Henderson may need a break. Again, we want to play our best. We want to get this win. We need this win tomorrow in the Champions League. We got to get it. We got to get it. There's no other way to look at it. When you look at this group coming out, you would think that would be the weakest team, and you would think that we'd be the most blessed team to have this kind of group. But got to get that win. Looking forward to doing it. The whole Robertson thing, I'm not really sure what's going on with that. It's starting to look like it's more of a club signing than a Klopp player that he specifically wanted. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like that might be the angle on that. I want to see him play, especially going forward, to have him and probably Trent Alexander, I would think, on the right, two more attacking fullbacks, getting balls in, and maybe having Solanke to try to meet some of those with the height. I don't know. But I definitely want to see Coutinho in the midfield, trying to get things going. Little industry in the midfield, and maybe Ox on the left, top left, where Mane would usually go. Like I said, I think he did really good in the first few the few minutes that he came onto the field. So I'm excited about it, and we'll see you guys Tuesday for sure. Enjoy your Monday, and be ready for hopefully a really successful performance tomorrow. Till then.